I don't think I've ever made a video like this before, but here are my top 7 theme team cheats you guys can add to your teams right now. If you don't know what a theme team cheat is, to simplify it, hopefully for you, it's like if you have a Jets theme team and you have Travis Hunter on that team. Of course, never played for the Jets, gets no Jets chems, gets no Jets boost, really doesn't get any boost, but is a good enough player where it makes sense to use him over some of your theme team guys, and that's considered a cheat. So today I got around, it's about 7 players, more like 10 different things I want to talk about, but yeah, let's just get right into it. I also did try to avoid cards that are super expensive, as those are pretty obvious. If you're looking to stack up your coins for most feared, head over to MMOEXP for the cheapest, most reliable MUT coins on the market. Use my code FERDY at checkout for 6% off. A link for their website is in the description. Okay, so first things first, here is the updated All 32 team. These are the cards that all 32 team chems, and you don't really need to use cheats here because I don't consider these cards cheats, by the way. I do not. These are cards that, they exist. Defensively, you have a lot of good cards. I would say cards like Talib, even on at 50-50 with +3, 91 speed for free is obviously great. It's good, but, Talib, even he does lack in like zone coverage. Talib's not a perfect 32 team chem card. People are still going to use him because he's free at the end of the day, but he's not a perfect 32 team chem card. I would say Carlton Davis is pretty close to that. He's 90, potentially 91 speed. That's very good. So you're going to need a theme team that has at least 2 good corners if you didn't pick St. Juice and you went Hendricks. If you have St. Juice, then all you need is really 1 cornerback for your team. And this is where like a cheat would come in. Even for users, say you chose St. Juice and you don't have a user for your theme team, which my Jets theme team does have this problem. We don't have a great middle linebacker user. That's why I chose Ted Hendricks for my guy. But if you didn't do that, you're looking for a user, so that would be a good spot to kind of use a cheat in. Offensive line, we got left tackle, left guard, and right guard. Even a lot of people are not even using Alex Mack, but if you are, then fine, you have a center. I think Alex Mack's one of the better ones, as fully upgraded. His stats actually do look pretty solid. But if you need like that Talib cornerback, that obviously doesn't make sense. You could really even say, Alex Mack's not even really here, so you would have to cheat for a center as well, because you want to fully upgrade all these other guys too. Of course, you have Greg Olsen, Brock Bowers. Both of these guys, in my opinion, have they're pretty much phased out against the tight end market right now. We'll talk about that later as well. Basically, 87 max speed with okay stats. Brock Bowers is only 83 speed, does get all 32, but only 83 speed. Receivers, I think, are great. If you've got Neighbors, good for you. Devontae Adams is great. CeeDee Lamb's great. Crabtree's decent. Amari Cooper, T. Higgins can still go out there. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously insane, but very expensive. A lot of people don't actually have Gibbs, obviously. His price is falling every day, but a lot of people don't have Gibbs, and they're running with this 85 Saquon. And trust me, there's a lot of options right now in this game that are better than this Saquon Barkley. And yes, the reason you have Saquon is not for him to really be your running back, most likely. You most likely want to use somebody else, but it's for that +1 speed boost, obviously. And there's a lot of backs in this game right now that you can buy off theme team, off chem, that are better than Saquon Barkley out the box. So we're kind of going to talk about all that stuff today, as well as quarterback, Cam Ward. We'll get into that, but just wanted to kind of show off the 32 team chem team real quick. And by the way, please use your shapeshifters. These cards turn insane on theme teams, man. If you have the crystal boost, you get a +4 speed on these guys right now, and also boost all the stats. I mean, these shapeshifter cards, you've got to be using these guys right now. If you're not, you're missing out because they're so ridiculous. But that's besides the point. Let's get cracking on with our list. So let's address this right here very quickly. The offensive line, okay? At center, I think Dahlman's going to be the option as a cheat for a lot of theme teams because of the most feared chems, and people are trying to get Randy Moss that +5 speed or whatever. So Dahlman's going to be a guy on a lot of teams. I think Kevin's a bit of an overpay right now. If you're in the 60K range on a center, you're honestly fine. You're okay. You're going to be okay there. I like Ryan Kelly's card for a little bit, but you're going to be okay there as far as, not having to break the bank and go get a crazy center. And then if we head over here to left tackle, Ogden's obviously the best. Not even that bad of an overpay, really. I think that's a pretty fair price for his card. That looks really, really good. Good speed, 90 stats across the board. But Trent Solid, I think this is a good range to be in. This Jason Peters, Ogden, Tunsil range looks really good to me. I like all 3 of these cards, and I think those prices are really fair, opposed to the 200K or 320K for Ogden. Okay, for our right guard and left guard, I got these guys right here. I like pass protector as I do think it helps with the double or nothings, which everyone's running right now. So pass protector right now is only on these three guys. These unreal moments, low overall offensive linemen. All these guys do, of course, get that right guard chemistry as well. So you can run two of them if you want to. Again, you're probably not putting 4 AP into pass protector, but hey, give it a try. And it'll help you out a little bit, especially on the interior. So pass protector, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more guys get it, obviously, as we go throughout the year. But right now, it's only these three guys, and I think they're solid. If you need like a good left guard or a good right guard, of course, you can put the chems and switch them over. I do like those options as well. And by the way, kind of in that same note as Luke Kuechly, I did go ahead and sort the rest of the Mikes and Wills and Sams in the game. Kenneth Murray I like as well. Not as fluid as a Kuechly, really, and their prices are too close to really say go get Kenneth Murray over Kuechly. It's just ridiculous. Mike Jones is an option. Before you said a Louis Kuhn's solid, for kind of that cheaper option. Even like these Levante David Bond, I don't hate. But there are options that I think are pretty solid cheats without having to go break the bank and go get Roquan or Fred Warner. So here are just a couple more options. I mean, it wouldn't be a must-have list or like a must-have cheat list without Travis Hunter on it, really. I mean, I don't know. This card is still so good. His price is insane. It gets more insane every day. 80,000 coins is insane for this card. You're effectively paying 40K for a corner and wide receiver with stats like this. Stupid. You put the Iron Man on him for 0. You can hide him in backup, whatever you want to do. Or he can be a starter still. This card's just that good. His stats are good. I don't gotta go give the whole spiel about his offensive stats too. You guys can only see the defense right now, but this card can play offense, can of course play defense. And my favorite thing about this card is that when it comes to building a theme team, say I wanted to put Travis Hunter on this team right here. I put him in at corner, but if I'm like short on chems or maybe I can add another cheat, I can put my whole receiving core full of whatever team I'm running, so I have more chems. But I know that, you know, say I like for my Jets team, for example, I have Garrett Wilson in at wide receiver 3, knowing that he will get replaced with Travis Hunter. And when I say Garrett Wilson, I know there's one coming out this week. I mean the 82 core elite. I have him in there, but I use him for the Jets chems, but I know Travis Hunter is coming in during the game because I can't be using a core elite in October at this point. So Travis Hunter, great card, makes team building a little bit easier, and is a very, very good cheat at 89 speed. And 80K is stupid for this card. Next up, we got tight end. All right, tight end. Right now, I showed you guys all 32 tight ends. It's Brock Bowers and it's Greg Olsen. Two guys that are a little bit slower, right? 87 speed, kind of what you're looking at. So obviously Vernon's an option. Njoku, someone that it's looking like in a week, he'll still, like this version of Njoku, still going to be a great option as you'll get up to 89 speed or 88 speed. He'll be a good option. I would still probably lean. I think Jamal Charles will end up being the best choice at the end of the day, but Njoku's a solid option, right? He's solid. But I like Taysom Hill's card. He's a little bit expensive, but it looks like right now, when it comes to tight ends, you're actually going to have to overpay for some of the good ones. I think the fairest price in here is Tyler Warren, and maybe that, you know, that expensive price tag on a lot of these good tight ends, because it's a position that a lot of people need because they're not using Greg Olsen or Brock Bowers anymore. Maybe picking Njoku's the choice for that reason, because there are a lot of expensive options out there. But if you even come down here and just kind of sort by speed, the most important stat in the game, it's Vernon. It's all these guys that are pretty expensive. You have some budget options, but I don't mind Evan Ingram's card, honestly, for a cheat. I really don't. I don't think that's a terrible option, especially with that price tag. That's actually a pretty good solid option. But I do like Tyler Warren's card. So tight end, really any tight end in the game is, regardless if you have one that's on a theme team, that's a nice little bonus. But if not, you know, really any of these guys you want to pick up are a good option. So really for this spot, it's just like a tight end. Just any good tight end is a good cheat. But I actually do like, as far as like fair price tags go, I do like the price of Evan Ingram. I do. But then you can really argue, you know, Brock could be better, or, you know, Greg Olsen could be better. But Evan Ingram always played good for me. So those are my thoughts there. All right. You know who's going to be in this video, Randy Moss. It's just Randy Moss, okay? Any team, he's a demon on it. You guys see the COD at 91. This guy can be your running back, your wide receiver. Whatever you want him to be, Randy can be. Whatever your sickest fantasy is, Randy can fulfill that for you. Okay, that's how good this guy is. Stupid card. 6'4", spin, catching, running back, speed boost. Just a disgusting card that EA's dropped. And this is like one of the rare times where EA dropped a a card that's this nasty as a non-LTD. Normally they put him behind an LTD paywall. Not the case here. Okay, so I tip my cap to EA for that, but also I got to face this guy now. All right, which is, okay. Next up, Cam Newton, but not Cam Newton. I mean to say, really, so right now, I really just mean to say any QB better than Cam Ward, and I will show you who I think is better than Cam Ward. So if we head over here to the Cam Ward card, move him over here, upgrade him. Cam Ward is not the fastest. You can get him up to 84 speed potentially if you have one of his teams. Good throw power. Accuracy stats are pretty solid. Release is also not bad, but the abilities is where I think this card is a little bit, where this card can get beat out with like Gunslinger, things like that, I think that's where this card can get beat. So I would really just say any QB that you think is better than Cam Ward for this spot, right? They could be a great cheat. They're a great cheat option. Don't feel like you have to use Cam Ward. I don't think theme team for a QB is not all that important. And it won't be, because we're about to get some crazy strat cards as well. So do keep that in mind. We got Jaden Daniels, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold does not get it. But Jaden Daniels, Cam Newton, Aaron Rodgers, and where's the last one? Case Keenum. But Case Keenum probably played for your theme team most likely. I would be surprised if he didn't. But there are some good gunslinger options. There will be more coming out. Lamar Jackson, whenever he comes out, would be an example of a card that I would say go after. I also do like the faster ones as well. Like 86 speed, 88 speed, so even 82 speed, right? That's solid enough to run Gunslinger or whatever QB abilities you want. So that's number 2. And finally, number 1 is only going to be one man, and that's Tariq Woolen. Card came out yesterday, and yeah, not much to really say here. And yeah, he also is just better than, he's better than a lot of he's better than the 32 team chem corners you're running right now. And you can get him for free. You can get him for literally free if you use your tokens. I think this is a worthy token usage right here, regardless if you have the theme team or not. This is a phenomenal cheat. 91 speed, 94 acceleration, good coverage stats already. And all you would need is actually just a man coverage strat card to get him over 90 man coverage. Amazing card. Amazing card. So those are my cheats. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think Randy's solid. Obviously, if you want to get real crazy, obviously Calvin's amazing. Mike Evans. I tried to keep it reasonable in this video, so hopefully I did a good job of that. If I did miss anybody, drop a comment down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video and want to see more videos like this, leave a like. Hit the subscribe button. We're closing on 50,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Goodbye. Have a good day. Goodbye.